Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Mark Williams is out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Ball in at the one spot. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. And it's Williamson missing. And stolen by White. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. Carter outside. Pass to Alvarado. Offline with his three. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Williams with the steal. Here's Barrett. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Durant against Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And that one's good. Durant.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. 6 to shoot. Fades away.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Williamson outside. Outside for Durant. And again, it's Brooklyn with a three.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Nets passing it around. The three from KD. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And Barrett gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 9 points. Timberwolves trailed by 3. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 6 rebounds, then 4 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength
of this team.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Barrett. Timberwolves trail by 5.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Keegan Murray. Ball is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Toumani Camara, and it's Williams in at the 5 down low. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And it's Alvarado missing. And it's Murray with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3, coming off a win against the Hornets.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Here's Alvarado following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Durant. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Fires for 3. All no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Alvarado, the pass to Carter. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep to the paint. Camara. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside White. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps. but they've pivoted decisively from their big three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
So the Nets making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Zion Williamson. Williams with it. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Kamara down low. He's against Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And we talk about the fatigue when playing the second game of a back-to-back. Stan, how does that usually manifest?
Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, it's things like sloppy play, missing easy shots, lapses in your defensive rotations. It's mental mistakes more than physical fatigue that happens on the second night.
Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Carter from outside. Williams grabs the board. The Timberwolves trail. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass the obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Brooklyn making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. After strong rookie and sophomore campaigns, Keegan Murray dealt with some inconsistency in Season 3.
Well, B.A., part of that is him trying to adapt to off-season roster changes and a mid-year coaching change. Then his point guard, De'Aaron Fox, got dealt. Keegan Murray just needs some stability.
The Timberwolves have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. It's Barrett on the wing. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Caruso outside. Durant against Murray. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. That one falls. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here's White. Williamson outside. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Ball passes to Williams. Now Kamara. Ball outside. Shoots over White. Good work defensively by White.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Stewart. Here's Caruso. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 6. And here's Ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Brown's checked in for Brooklyn. Bol, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Quickly comes in for Murray. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Outside Durant. To halt the run. Williams grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And that one's good. Bol.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Smart shot selection.
Nets trailed by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Durant. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
White, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Highsmith, he's checked in for Barrett. Now here's White. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Offensive board, and that one's good. Bol.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Outside White, driving inside. Williamson outside. Pass to Caruso. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Quickly passes to Williams. Now here's Ball. Back to Smart. Takes a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Stewart, the pass to Brown. Now Williamson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in there.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Klintman's checked in for Brooklyn. Lonzo Ball comes in for Brown. And then for Minnesota, Messi comes in for Williams. And Williams is subbed in for Ball. Ball finds quickly. Ball, a screen on Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly. And connects on the 9-footer.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Ball, a screen on Smart. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Brown's checked in for Klintman. And Minnesota making a change here. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-7 run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Quickly. Smart for 3. Brown grabs the board. Nets trailed by 8. Pass to Stewart. Now here's White. Bull covering. The open shot. White. Again, the Nets score.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Marcus Smart, Bull out there with Yves Nisi. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Highsmith in at small forward. Brown passes to Ball. Stewart is screen on Quickly. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Ball.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown, work him off ball. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
There's a screen, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Minnesota leading by 5. Quickly outside. And there's a call on Christian Brown. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as many as 11.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Quickly against Caruso. 5 on the clock. Quickly passes to Smart. No good from outside. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 8-point game. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Alvarado. And the Nets miss again.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And finished off by Bol.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Stewart, a screen on Smart. To the middle. To win the run. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Minnesota with some changes. Murray's checked in for Misi. Kamara comes in for Highsmith. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Smart. Outside Kamara. Back to Quickly. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 11.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Caruso outside. Ball grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The kick out to Ball. Offline with a 3. Nets trailed by 11. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
White for 3. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Quickly. Ball right side. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Zach LaVine and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Utah Jazz.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Williamson's checked in for Stewart. Williams is checked in for Minnesota. And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Ball against White. On the wing, Caruso. He buries it from 3. Caruso's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Here's Ball. Ball outworks the contact inside.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outside White. Williamson looking around. Pass to Alvarado. White with a screen on Murray. Here's Brown. And it's all from 3-point range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And stolen by Caruso. Alvarado outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in 3-point percentage last year. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
Their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. Ball outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on White.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And that one falls for Ball. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's White. Pass to Caruso. Here's Durant. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Murray against Caruso. It's tipped. Alvarado with a steal. And here's White. Durant looking around. Williamson with a screen on Williams. Drained it for 2 points. Durant's got 20 points.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Quickly passes to Ball. Williams a screen on White. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Brooklyn. Inside. White finds Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Ball against Durant. And Durant with the block. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Here's Alvarado. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Brown's checked in for White. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Minnesota. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Caruso outside. Outside Durant. The 3. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Ball right side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the defenders have a hard time with LaMelo. He is so quick.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. Brooklyn making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And so Ball nails both of them.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
Pass to Durant. Now here's Caruso. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists in the game. Ball outside. LaMelo working inside.
Wow. Did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Pass to Ball. The 3 ball. Rebound Minnesota.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Barrett passes to Ball. Here's Kamara. And the 3-pointer goes. Kamara's got 5 points.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Ball finds Williamson. Over Williams. That one a little long. Minnesota leading by 13. Outside Barrett. To the inside. Oh, Durant with a steal. Caruso with it. Checked by Murray. Tipped. Here's Ball. Minnesota with a rebound. Williams has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, "Teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own." Brian, back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Williamson. There's Ball with a three. Rebounded by Kamara.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Barrett passes to Ball. Now Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Brooklyn making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Caruso. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. And Brooklyn with possession here. Down by 15. White, the pass to Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Ball. Ball with it. Guarded now by Ball. Now Williamson. Here's Ball. Outside Durant. Now here's Carter. He tries for three. They get it back. Williamson for three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. There's Ball with a three. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
4 seconds left. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Minnesota up by 16. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Greetings, you look at the Timberwolves, they've started this season on the right foot. Something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Zion Williamson, Derek White out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. White for 3. The rebound by Murray.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Ball. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Nets trailed by 19. Williamson outside. Murray against Durant.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Alvarado sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Ball left side. Rebound Brooklyn.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Great open look there. Alvarado's got 7.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
Barrett passes to Murray. And here's Ball. The floater. Ball through contact.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Ball outside. Here comes Ball. Outside Kamara. Here's Barrett. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Murray for 3. Fires in the triple. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. Ball outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. It's going to be Ball shooting. That's on Jose Alvarado. One after another. He's been terrific at the line. He's gone 9 for 9. Caruso, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williamson outside. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Minnesota leading by 18. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Ball. Outside Murray. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Now here's Williamson. 11 feet out. And they recover it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, careless defense there sends Carter to the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
From 11 feet away, here's Williams. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside White. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Outside Durant. Over Murray. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Williams a screen on Caruso. There's Ball with a 3. And stolen by Caruso. To the middle. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Plenty of muscle from Carter on that dunk. Wow.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. Pass to Ball. Over Caruso. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
For three, Durant. No good on the shot. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. The three from Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Nets trailed by 16. White, the pass to Carter. And here's Caruso. On the wing, Durant. Defended by Murray. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
The Timberwolves lead by 13. Right side, Barrett. Outside, Williams. Pass to Barrett. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Back to Caruso. Here's Carter. Banked it in off the glass. Carter's got 6.
Hey, throwing that big body around. Wendell Carter Jr. can absorb contact pretty easily.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Quickly is checked in for Minnesota. Nets trail by 13. Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. Picked by Carter. Launches it. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 41.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Quickly against Caruso. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to White. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And he lobs it up top. Wow! Zion! Mercy!
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
Caruso against Quickly. It's Williams, high post. Murray deciding where to go with it. Barrett with it, now guarded by White. There's a screen by Kamara. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Kamara's got 7.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Williamson outside. Pass to Carter. Oh, from deep. Rebounded by Kamara. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Quickly. Now Barrett. He's guarded by White. Barrett passes to Williams. Stolen by Carter. Now White. Back to Williamson. Carter, a screen on Murray. 5 to shoot. White for 3. Here's Carter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on to Monty Kamara. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. great passing unlocking their offensive potential. And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Durant against Bull. Fires from deep. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 44.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot from deep.
And it's Smart missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. It's stolen by Smart. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And stolen by Caruso. Durant, pass to Carter. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Outside Barrett. Up top Jackson Davis. Yes, it's good. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside White. .116 left in the third quarter. Puts up a 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
And he lobs it up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
White on the wing, guarded by Quickly. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Barrett. Brooklyn pulls it in. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game. Nets trailed by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Durant. Bull covering. Takes a step back. Durant's shot is off. To the paint. And that one's good. Bull's got 12 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The deep 3 from Durant. No good on the buzzer beater. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Here it comes,
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 5. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Bull in at the power forward position.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the Nets shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Caruso. Bull against Williamson. Out left to the wing. From behind the arc. And it's Alvarado missing. Timberwolves shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Bull pass to Quickly. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Ball, he's checked in for Caruso. And Quickly drops them both. Nets trailed by 9. Ball outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Stewart, a screen on Smart. Ball finds Stewart. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Excellent timing from Lonzo. He's got such a high basketball IQ. Knows how to read plays.
The 3 from Ball. That shot is off. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Ball. Outside Brown. Three-pointer, Stewart. He drops it from range. Stewart's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Williamson with it. Nisi picks him up. Williamson passes to Stewart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Quickly passes to Ball. Smart, a screen on Brown. There's Ball with a three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Quickly outside. And he's going for the... Ooh, Ball spiking the lob.
And LaMelo can finish those alley-oops just as well as he can create them.
Nets trail by 4. Alvarado, the pass to Ball. Three-pointer, Stewart. Ball grabs the board. Bull's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Ball against Brown. LaMelo Ball with the stuff.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Alvarado, the pass to Williamson. Back to Alvarado. The three is up. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got assist number 7 tonight. Smart outside. There's the screen by Ball. And it's Smart missing.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
There's Ball with a three. Quickly with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Down low. Misi. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For Brooklyn, Carter, he's checked in for Stewart. Kevin Durant comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's White in for Ball. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Williams is checked in for Misi. Kamara comes in for Ball. Murray's checked in for Smart. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Quickly. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And rejected. Pulls it. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Brown. Hounded by Ball. Pass to Carter. Durant against Williams. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Now here's Barrett. Outside Murray. Now Ball. 4-3. And he can't get that one.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Carter can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to Ball. Throws it up high. Stolen by Carter. Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
And stolen by Alvarado. And here's the fast break. Pass to Durant. Deflects the pass. Alvarado outside. Over ball. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
And there's the call on Christian Brown. That's his third foul so far. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williamson's checked in.
Number 1, Zion Williamson.
Williams finds ball. Brown against Barrett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Brown.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations. And really strong at the line since the break.
Alvarado's checked in for Brooklyn. White for three. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
14.
Ball outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Murray. Pass to Kamara. Here's the three. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Now Williamson. Over Williams. Easy work for Zion inside.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Nets trailed by 3. Alvarado outside. It's stolen away. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 40 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Back to Alvarado. The 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. Gardner, good.
They've been grabbing rebounds all game long.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Ball surveys the floor. Barrett against White. Williams. And Carter with the block.
Tenacity on D from Carter, not allowing anything easy.
Poke loose. Ball with a steal. Another chance.
Boy, LaMelo has all the tools. I mean, a deep, deep bag. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Here's White. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Durant. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Ball against Caruso. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Carter. Williamson left side to take the lead. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Barrett fires. Oh, he back with a three of his own.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Durant. Murray pulls it down. And it's Murray with the ball for Minnesota. Here's the pass to Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point of the game. You know he feels awful.
Outside Durant. From deep. And again for three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Here's Barrett. Now pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Now Ball takes a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Durant. Williams rips down the board. And so they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Durant, so effective inside.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. Outside Durant. Puts up the tray. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill.